All opinions here are made up. Nothing I say and express is real and only made for the purpose of entertainment. Don't take anything seriously. I am serious. Night shift ain't too bad once you get used to it. Tyler, age 27. What is a night shift, guys? The night shift is like a horror movie. I'm not exaggerating. Depending on where you're from, working the night shift can range from stressful to downright dangerous. Nighttime is when not so normal people wake up, like vampires or zombies. And as an employee, you have to deal with them. Not only do you lose precious hours of sleep, surviving on heavy doses of caffeine, but you also have to handle people who are A, either too drunk to form a coherent sentence, or B, under the influence of substances that make them believe they are someone else. In both cases, it's your job to calm them down, call them sir or ma'am, stay polite and find a way to de-escalate situation. Often, this means letting these individuals use you as a stress reliever. It is deeply frustrating. No one respects you. Half the time, these people's brains seem to be absent, leaving them without basic communicative functionality. And the most dangerous ones aren't just the weekend partygoers. They are the real thugs who could physically harm you. So guys, do not frustrate the people who serve your food, deliver your stuff, and make your life much easier, especially those who are on the night shift. So, here's an idiot who, for reasons unknown to me, provokes a police officer by standing in a fighting pose. What happens next? A well-deserved electrical shock from a taser gun. As I previously mentioned about the stress of night shifts, ranging from stressful to dangerous, for police officers, it's always dangerous. They have to mediate between the crazy and the very crazy, who in most cases are either wannabe gangsters, intoxicated idiots, or in the worst case scenario, actual gang members. And all of this for a low salary, daily hatred, and constant disrespect. I'm not saying there aren't idiots among police officers, but in most cases, they are just human beings doing their jobs. In my opinion, this video seems like some kind of prank. People nowadays do stupid things for attention and monetization. From pranks to idiocracy to selling news and creating adult content on OnlyFans. Guys, respect the police. Follow their instructions and don't stress out or lash out at them. If you disagree with something, know your rights and always use a recording device. Roy Wood Jr. ex-Jedi. Relationship question. If you lost your spouse in the Thanos snap, but 5 years later, the Avengers brought them back and you've already remarried with 3 kids and spent the life insurance money on a failed food truck, do you get back with your old spouse or stay with your new Thanos snap family? Can you imagine a situation like this? The guy here moves quite fast, doesn't he? Let's say you lost your spouse to the Thanos snap. How long would you grieve? Let's assume at least a year. Then within 2-3 months, you find a new partner and marry her. She agrees after only a few months. She gets pregnant. A baby's development takes around 9 months. So that's 2 years and a child. Then she has to breastfeed your child for at least 1.5 years, right? After that, she needs at least 6 months to recover. I mean, giving birth isn't easy. I wouldn't know firsthand, but I asked my wife. That's 4 years gone. Realistically, moving so fast just isn't feasible. 2 children in 5 years seems much more reasonable. Now to answer your question. What happens when the Avengers bring back your ex-spouse who disappeared because of the Thanos snap and you've already spent the life insurance money on a failed food truck? Well, your case is kind of easy, mate. You just say, "I'm sorry." How the hell is it your fault? Of course it's not. That Violet idiot took her. And it's not your fault that although you lived together for 7 years, you didn't have children together. While in 5 years, with the other woman, you have 3. And as for the life insurance money, well, you turned out to be alive. So it was free money. Go ahead and sue me while I'm barely scraping by. But imagine the chaos for the CEOs or government officials. Picture their reactions when they come back. My 3-year-old son just beat stage 4 cancer. After 450 days of absolute hell, he finally got the all clear. Look at this beautiful boy, only 3 years old, who beat stage 4 cancer. Life can be so taxing sometimes. Doing laborious work with limited opportunities, focused solely on survival and providing for your family is a common reality, especially in non-Western or non-Gulf countries. Adding to the challenges working with untrustworthy people and navigating all kinds of personalities. I know this from my own experience, but I cannot imagine, and I don't want to imagine, what you went through. When I look into my children's eyes, I thank God they are healthy. I cannot fathom your pain, and I know I could never be as strong as you are. You are truly brave. I'm really happy for your boy, because what you went through is something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, let alone someone else. 450 days of hell. Although I feel like a failure in my life right now, and although times are tough and things are difficult, what you endured is unimaginable. Just looking at the picture of you and your boy makes me cry. I wish for your boy to grow up strong, healthy, smart and successful, finding his place in life and making his parents the proudest. So happy for you. And those struggling with diseases or enduring hardships, especially in war-torn countries, I wish strength, recovery and peace. Love you all.